All right.
Yo, we're live. We're back.
Woo! Yeah, we back,
Yo,
Yeah,
baby.
that's
boy.
We back,
crazy.
baby.
We're
Yeah,
back
that's
again.
crazy.
Shout out to Ness. Shout out to the lovely Liv. And shout out to
Okay.
July and his bum ass Knicks.
Hmm.
Cat
Don't start
King
your shit.
July
Don't
and
start
these
your shit.
Knicks,
Shout
man.
out to his bum ass Knicks. Nah, I'm just playing. They
No,
had a
he
game
says.
today, but you know. But shout out to July, man. Yo, July, man, what's up?
What's up with them damn
What's up, July? You not saying nothing?
Yeah, I mean, listen, man. I'm ready to talk shit about Dante talking shit. Dante all in
yo,
his fucking feelings. Randall
what the
staying in his
hell was
fucking
that
bag of
about?
feelings and
So let's
shit.
get into it. Look, it's
Let's
right
get
there.
into it. Let's get
It's
into
Yo,
right
it.
there.
so
What
apparently
was it
we
about?
yeah, apparently we had a situation. DiVincenzo, Rick Brunson, you know,
It looked a
Brunson's
little look it
father,
looked like they was pushy
Jalen
pushy to
Brunson's
me.
father. It was a spat after the post game. Like, what's going on, y'all? What happened with that?
Nah, your man Dante into his feelings for getting traded. I think he was more mad at Sid because I think they asked him in the locker room. They asked him some funny shit about Sutton, about like if you wanted to make a three in somebody's face on the Knicks squad, who would it be? And his answer was Tibbs. So I'm thinking he got an issue with Tibbs. I think it's all because of that report that, you know what I mean, he didn't like his role. Ever since he got off from the bench, was in the starting five, he flourished. You know what I mean? Became one of those nice deep threats. Good player. Defense was solid.
Hmm.
But now your
I
man,
agree.
big cat dog is in the building. You heard?
Hey,
Hmm.
I'm not
That big
mad at
cat
it.
dog in the building.
I think
It's
the
time for
problem
you to go
is
to the
that.
bench and play that little 23, 25 minutes per game. That shit
But do
got
you
them
think he
mad.
deserved that though? Like, think about how he helped them get over that hump last year for them to make it to playoffs. Like, he helped them make it to the playoffs, and then the next year, and not even with, and not, and then you trade him away. Like
I
Randall, I
mean,
understand he gotta go, but
he was thrusted into the starting lineup just because of injuries. All right, he
true,
was really supposed to be the sixth man,
okay,
along with Josh Hart. You know what I mean? So
and Deuce. So okay.
yeah, so I get why he's mad, but come on, son, don't start yelling at Tibbs. That's why Rick Brunson got in his face. They ain't
But
like
see,
that
it
shit.
didn't even look like that shot. When they showed it, it looked like he was walking up on Jalen, that the two of them exchanged some words, and then Rick Brunson was like, "Oh fuck no, I'm not even having that. I ain't got in between them." And they started pushing him out of the circle. And it's like when all of y'all were together, everything was fine. So what happened? Like, I get it, trades are messy and emotions are high, but the man is owed his respect for what he did for the team and just for the player he is.
You know what? I didn't even see the. I mean, I didn't see that game, but I'm gonna watch
I
it
didn't
on
see the game
YouTube.
either.
I'll
I
be
saw the end when they was all huddled up, and you know how they celebrate the win, and they got media coming around, and Dante looked like he was a part of the like huddle up until they started pushing, and I was like, "What is going on here?" And then they
honest.
didn't even. Oh, I got something else I wanted to talk to y'all about too, but I don't know if y'all saw that game or not.
What game?
What game?
Um, what was that last football game that played? Uh
Bengals
somebody
and
broke their
Giants.
leg. Somebody broke their leg bad. They didn't even want to show it. Ah
They broke
man.
their leg.
There, a player broke his leg. I want to say it was the Colts game. A player broke his leg bad.
I
It was
think it was
real
the
bad. They
Lions
didn't
game.
even re-show it. Oh
I think it was
no,
the
you're
Lions
right.
game.
It's the Lions game. Homeboy broke his leg. And he on the ground, he was like, "Yo, this is broken. It's broken." It was so bad they didn't even want to re-show it.
I think
It
it was
was it was the
Hawkinson, no?
no, Sunday night. It was the Sunday night game
Mm.
because that happened last night.
So I'm watching it right now. Let's see what happened. I didn't see what happened.
They're not going. Well, I don't know, but I know. when I was watching the game, I turned to wash the dishes. Not even a minute, the shit happened. It was like toward the end of the game. Homeboy broke his leg, bad too. It was a nasty hit.
Oh, it was. Man, that looked like some light work. It was just words exchanged.
I'm
That
telling you.
It didn't
Oh
look like
no,
they was gonna fight.
they were shoving him. You ain't see how they was shoving Dante?
Nah, they didn't.
Man,
They
Dante,
didn't. I
Dante
didn't. They
was in
didn't
his
show that.
feelings.
They
He was
showed Rick
cursing at that
shoving the
man
hell out of
Tiz.
Dante. Like he shoved him twice on some like, yo, eyes, homie, back up, or you gonna catch these hands.
Hold on. Let me see what DiVincenzo said.
After the fact,
Yeah, he got. I
I
think
gotta
maybe.
find out who
What
broke
y'all
their
think? Y'all
leg.
think
I'll
because of
tell
the
y'all.
trade?
Definitely is because of the
It,
trade.
yeah.
Has to be because of the trade.
Because Dante was like, "This is what happens when you run the show." He was talking to Tibbs.
Mm.
That's wild.
Yeah, it sounded like it was the trade. That's what it sounded like. I couldn't hear too much you were saying. Um, come on
And
now.
they did a tribute video for him and all that. So I don't even
They don't care about
understand.
that.
It's New York,
I'm just
baby.
saying.
It's New York, baby.
They did a
We don't
nice
care none. We
tribute
don't care about
video.
none of that.
Thank you for Dante for all
It's
he
New York,
did.
B. Once you leave, goodbye.
I'm talking about
When
New
you
York.
come
New
back,
York is
show
the
Once
one
some
you
that did the
fucking
leave,
video for
respect.
goodbye.
him.
You know
When
that.
you come back,
Once
show
you
some
leave,
fucking
goodbye.
respect.
This ain't the
Man, I'm
middle of
telling you,
nowhere. This ain't
they
Minnesota.
showed him some love too. That's why
Don't
I was
matter.
confused.
Don't matter. Don't matter. This ain't North Carolina. This ain't Sacramento. This
This
ain't
ain't the
none of these
Brooklyn
big
Nets, you
cities.
heard? This ain't
All
Brooklyn.
right? This ain't
Madison
none of
Square
these little
I'm
Garden.
just
small
saying.
marketplace. Yo,
I feel
once you
like he's being
leave, goodbye.
mistreated and he shouldn't have been
You know
because
how New York get
you
down?
could be upset about the fact that the trade happened, but for it to get to that point when they were all just in college and they were mad close, I would never understand that. Like I don't understand that.
I mean, all right. So from the reports I was hearing, right, they were
Hmm.
saying that when the Knicks and Minnesota was trying to do the trade, DiVincenzo name
Yeah.
wasn't even in the trade.
No, it wasn't.
It
Not
wasn't.
Nah, it was
initially.
Mitch
They was
Robinson.
just trying to get
It was Mitch
right.
Robinson. Right. So then they try to add. I guess Minnesota didn't want no Mitch Robinson.
They didn't
So
need him.
then okay, we'll give you DiVincenzo. So I think
Mm.
that's probably where the problem
They
is. So
probably asked
then,
for
and then I
DiVincenzo.
think they still wasn't satisfied, so they gave him a draft pick. And then
Mm.
that's when Minnesota was like, okay, we'll take that. You
The
know what I'm
cat?
saying? The Knicks did needed they needed a center. They needed one. You lost your rebounder to OKC. Okay. He takes money. Yeah. Hartenstein. He took the money.
Ah,
They didn't have the
yeah.
money to pay him. So he
True.
takes the money. He goes over to OKC, right? So now you
Mm.
thinking, okay, we can do something. You got Pachulia, you got all these maybe what Sims could play, Jericho Sims.
He has been
And
seeing more minutes.
we got Rand who could play the four position, and then we got Mitch Robinson who could play the center. All of a sudden, the reports are saying, hey, Mitch Robinson can't go. He ain't coming back until like January. Well,
Mm.
now you got a center problem. Jericho Sims ain't it. He ain't it. So now you got a center problem. What are you gonna do?
Mm.
So then it was saying that, oh, I guess Randall gonna have to play a lot at the five. Oh, so now you got to go against Embiid. Now you got to go
Mm.
against uh Joker,
Yeah,
and
he
you
ain't
still
doing that.
and you got to go against this kid on the Spurs, Wemby. He not
Yeah, he
he
definitely
too
not doing
tall.
that.
He's nice. He too tall. You too short. So he go sun you every time. So now what's gonna happen? I can't play five ball all freaking game. I mean, small ball.
True.
And your
True.
coach is not a. I'm look. I was never a fan
And
of the
Tom,
coach. Yeah, I was never a fan of the coach because I think his offensive scheme still fits from back in the day, like early 2000s to like mid to 2010s or something like that. Like I don't like his offensive schemes, but he's a great defensive minded coach. So it's like okay, whatever. I
mm.
can deal with that. But at the same time, nah, bro. They didn't have it, so they had to pull the trigger. So they pulled the trigger on Cat. They got Cat. Now y'all looking like something.
I mean,
Say
but
what you gotta say.
who you think wins in that though? Do you think the Knicks is finally like past second round contender now that they got Cat, or do you feel like Minnesota's now in a better position to surround people around Edwards and have them be more of a contender?
You asking me?
I'm asking all of y'all.
We don't know what Randall looks like. To be honest, he's
We
still
know
out.
what Randall
He
play
hasn't
like.
played
You've
not one
been
game.
watching him play the Knicks for forever.
We don't know what Randall is going to be like after that surgery. We don't know how
That's true.
tough
I
he
forgot
is.
about
We don't know.
surgery.
All we know is what we know of Randall. He's going
True.
to clog. He's going to hold on to the ball. He's going to spin 3-4 times. And then who are you going to kick it out to? Edwards? So you can try to do
Yeah.
something with 5 seconds left?
Nah. I mean, the most
They're
he's
gonna
gonna
be
do is
tight.
shoot, and
Look,
yeah,
Randall is not going to get as much touches as he needs to do what he does, which is an all-around playmaker. He's a playmaker. That's what he did before Brunson showed his face.
that
That's
is
his
true.
game. That's what made him flourish. That's what brought him the money. That's what gave him the All NBA. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You take that away because now you got Gobert there. I mean, all right.
Gobert ain't shit.
You got Anthony
Are we
Edwards,
really
who's
counting
really
that
the
guy?
star.
Yeah.
You got a
You got it.
defensive-minded playmaking guard in Mike Conley,
Defensive player of the year, right?
Yeah, 4-time defensive player of the year.
Four-time
four-time
defensive
defensive
player of the year.
4 times.
That you can't
Yeah, I
argue.
don't agree with it, but
4 times.
that's what the NBA gave him.
You can't. I forgot who made this argument. Somebody, I forgot who, but they made an argument of why Gobert actually deserves the defensive player of the year because each one of those years and each one of those teams that he was traded to became the top defensive team in the league. Once he got to
Okay.
Minnesota, Minnesota became one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Yeah,
When he was in
they ranked?
Utah,
They was ranked
Utah
what, number
became one of the
2
top
or 3
defensive teams
last
in the
year, or
league.
something like that.
They were the top
Like
defense in
number
the
2.
league. I didn't say top 1, maybe top 5. But besides that, I don't know what Randall's going to look like. We do know what the Knicks look like. We saw Cat, Big Dog Cat, Kit Cat, Bodega Cat.
Pre-season.
You already know what kind of cat coming. Yo,
Pre-season.
dude,
That's a fact.
Pre-season.
Preseason,
I mean,
bro.
look,
You seen
the
them in
Warriors
3
is
games.
3-0, and it's
3
pre-season. I'm not
games in
banking
under
nothing on
25 minutes. In under 25 minutes against your starters or whoever's on the other side.
that.
My
Again,
man's
this
been
is we talking
bucking.
about
It's preseason, bro.
pre-season. When you get to
Alright.
regular season and y'all like 20 games in and he's still playing the same way,
Who we playing
holla at
game
me.
1?
I don't
Y'all
know.
play the
I ain't gonna
Pacers.
hold you out. Oh, y'all
Play
playing
the
the y'all playing the Pacers.
Yo, pack them boys up. Them Pacers
Yo, your
going
first
home
game is
early.
against the champs, though.
What champ?
Who?
What
it is?
champ?
Boston Celtics. What you mean, what
Oh,
Their
champs?
first game
Right?
is back against the Celtics? No fucking way.
Yeah, that's their
Y'all
first
was
first
game.
last
game is
year.
against
No way.
It is. It
Y'all
actually
Even
is.
so,
first
we'll
game is against
smack
the
'em around.
Celtics.
Oh,
They
my
gonna smack
God.
y'all around.
Smack who
Yeah,
around?
that means I gotta watch them with the trophy and all that.
Yeah, they do. They gotta watch them get their
Yeah.
rings and everything.
Yeah, y'all gotta watch them dudes get the trophy, bro.
Wait, is it at Madison Square Garden or is no?
No,
It's
no,
got to
no,
be up
no,
there.
no. It's a road. The Knicks road game. You know when it's ring
Oh,
night, the team is always home
yeah,
first.
that's true.
Yeah, they don't never do ring night on the road. That's kind of disrespectful. You don't
Word.
do ring night on somebody's foot. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
you're right about it.
But who
Damn,
wins out of this
Carolina's out
trade?
the
I don't.
door and around the
Honestly
corner.
speaking, I don't know who wins out of this trade. Because I'm looking at
Yeah,
Randall is not that great of a shooter. He's kind of
see, if he was more
okay.
defensive, like Pat Bev, as far as like getting in people's heads and messing up your
Like
game a little bit,
Cat
he
can
can
shoot,
make up for not having that shot.
but Cat
But
can shoot from the 3. So it wasn't
okay,
really that much. Listen, they made it to the Western Conference Finals. They beat the
that's why I
champs.
said,
They beat the
who do
Nuggets
y'all think
last year playing in
got?
with that.
And
But
who
Yeah,
if you
they did.
put
dominated the
Randall,
Nuggets?
yeah, but if
Who
you put
dominated the Nuggets?
Timberwolves.
the Timberwolves,
No. What player on
Oh,
the
here we
Timberwolves
go.
dominated the
Cat.
Nuggets?
Cat and Anthony Edwards.
Big dog cat.
It was
Bodega
Cat.
cat.
No, he's right.
Big
It was
kick
Cat.
cat.
It was
You
Cat.
heard?
And
Cat did a better
Cat.
job guarding Jokic than
then Rudy Gobert.
He did.
defensive player of the year. He did a better job on him because he's a little bit more mobile. But Cat always in foul trouble. That's his problem. He always
Facts, that's his problem.
he always
Yeah.
in foul trouble, bro.
Don't worry, Tibbs will clean that shit up. I ain't too
Yeah.
worried. He always
is not
cleans
I,
that
playing.
I
shit
don't
up.
know. We'll
We
Tibbs
see.
saw
is not
Mitch
playing.
Robinson do a hack everything.
Yeah, but
Until
Tibbs is
Tibbs
not
showed
playing
up.
though, bro.
Don't matter. You talking about injuries. I'm talking about fouls. He gonna clean that shit up.
Oh, so Tibbs is out there gonna say, oh, when he
Tibbs
about to reach
gonna
for the ball, Tibbs
yeah,
gonna
Tibbs gonna be like,
back.
listen,
He gonna
I'ma
pop
go
him
to
on the wrist.
Washington
Don't
Yeah, he
you
gonna
foul
pop him on the
I'm gonna
nobody.
wrist.
get you your
Don't
favorite
foul
sun
Yeah, he
nobody.
cordial.
gonna be like this.
Yo,
Like a
cat,
little
what you
kid.
need? Yeah. What you need? Some arroz con pollo. You want some habichuela con eso?
Arroz con
I bet.
pollo,
He gonna go
really?
uptown, get him his favorite
You gonna give him some
Dominican food.
pupusas?
Know what I mean? Hey, don't fucking foul, cause you
Oh,
ain't gonna get
wait,
this food again.
what's next? He gonna give him some bacalao too? He gonna
Yeah,
give him
get eat some
bacalao?
bacalao, my nigga. Go eat some
Oh
fish,
my
bro. Cause that's what
God,
you thinking
I'm
like.
crying.
Don't be out here
I'm
fouling, bro.
crying.
Trust me, this team will mesh perfectly fine. I'm not too worried about the Knicks. The only thing I do worry about the Knicks is their injury woes when it comes to OG and Mitch
Achua?
and Cat.
Not really
Those three
Achua.
right
Yeah,
there,
more Cat.
I'm iffy about injury wise.
Yeah, but you
A
know, Landry,
bench
I
isn't.
saw some of the preseason games, right? Kind of went through it. Landry Sandman. I mean, he's been in the league for a while, little journeyman. You know, been
The
around.
rookie,
He's been a
the rookie Kolik, he's gonna be a problem.
he's not. I didn't even see him play.
I haven't
Oh
seen it.
yeah,
I didn't
all
see him
right.
play.
He
I
does a lot of
saw
pick and rolls.
highlights of him.
A lot of
And
pick and
boy,
rolls with
he's
that
a
man.
playmaker. He's pretty good, but I don't think he's gonna play.
If Cameron
Tibbs
Payne
is
don't play good, I can see Kolik coming up from the bench. If McBride don't
I
play
could see
good,
him. I could see him
like
over
Quentin Grimes.
Payne
Hey,
because Payne wasn't playing that great.
remember,
Oh yeah,
Quentin
they got
Grimes
Cameron
was
Payne.
ahead of McBride
He
until
was.
Quentin Grimes was fucking up. He couldn't make a
Yup.
single bucket.
And Deuce went back to the
And
to
Deuce
G
went
League,
nuts. Deuce took
and
the
he started going
challenge.
crazy.
He went nuts. He took his spot and they traded Grimes.
Yep.
Now, McBride is on a fucking contract friendly thing. His contract is like $5 million. They could trade McBride and give Kolik the backup point guard key. He just gotta do better on defense. He'll come around. I ain't worried about the Knicks.
Yeah, you know what? Tibbs got to understand that everybody can play defense, but if you got a play that got good offense, you could do something wild with it. Dirk Nowitzki, was he a great defender?
Nope.
Jalen Brunson, is he a great defender?
Nope.
No.
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay. So then
But most point
sometimes
guards
a
don't
player.
really got good
Sometimes, yo,
defense.
listen, that
Is
Kodiak
Julius
kid, he looked like
Randle
a diamond in the rough
is
right there.
Julius Randle a
He
defensive
looked
player?
impressive for what I saw.
Hell
He
no.
looked very
Listen,
impressive for what I saw.
he gave Randle them keys. Randle
Nice,
had all the keys.
But it seems like y'all allergic to right-handers because all y'all be picking up is lefty. He's a lefty. I'm just saying. I'm ambidextrous, so you know I use both. But y'all allergic to right-handers, man. What's up with that?
Can't call it.
You ain't call it.
No, I can't call it.
So let's move on, man. Yo, we got Vince Carter and Chauncey Billups, Hall of Fame career, man. Who had the better Hall of Fame career out of the two? Who was the
Vince
better
Carter.
player out of the two? Do
Hmm.
you think they both deserve to be in the Hall of Fame? Let's talk about it.
I mean, through the eyes, watching on TV, Vince Carter was a monster. There's no stopping him with the dunks. We all remember
All
him
day.
dunking in the Olympics.
Yup.
It was
Oh
pure
yeah, over that
highlights.
7-footer. Oh my
Mhm.
gosh, that was
It's all
Yeah.
pure highlights with
That
Vince
was-
Carter. But your boy do got better stats than Vince Carter. Billups, who isn't the
No, he
most
do not.
popular player,
No, he do not.
had better numbers than him.
We was
career-wise.
talking about this earlier. Vince Carter got a little bit over 25,000
Listen,
points,
all
bro.
Vince Carter got is all-stars.
The
He
man
no
got only
scoring.
18,000,
He
like
got
about
no
15,
defensive player.
18,000.
He got no All NBA. He ain't got none of that.
What do you
All
mean he
he
ain't got no
got,
All NBA?
he got no All NBA.
Who,
Not once
Billups?
was he voted into All
Yo,
NBA.
Ness, can you look that up for us, man?
Look it up.
All NBA, please.
No All NBA. If he does, then it's
Please.
one. But your man Billups got two,
Mm.
and he got two Defensive Player All NBA, and he got a
I
ring,
mean,
and
Yo,
he got a
bro,
Finals
he was on
MVP.
a great defensive team when dudes were
I don't
scoring
give a
like
fuck.
68 points.
That Detroit
yeah,
team had
Like,
Rasheed
man, yo.
Wallace,
Those are the years where guys were scoring like
Tayshaun Prince,
68 and 70 points a game.
Rip Hamilton. I can't even
I
name you who
mean,
the fuck came off the bench off of that squad.
What, on the Detroit 04 Pistons team when they won the chip?
Yeah,
They
yeah.
had
I don't
Mehmet.
know who came off.
Okay, they had Mehmet Okur. He was a good overseas player. He could shoot from the three. He was a stretch big. He was a stretch big. I remember when he played for Utah, when he came off the bench for Carlos Boozer.
All right, so Vince Carter made the second team All NBA 2001, and he
That
made
was
the
it?
third team All NBA in 2000. Yeah, that's it.
So he had two.
2000 and
He,
So they both got two.
yeah, he was an 8-time All Star.
What
Oh,
else he got?
eight time
What else he got?
eight time
Eight-time
All Star.
All-Star. All right, pull up Billups' numbers. Billups got more accolades than that.
I think Billups. I mean, more rings, which is one.
Better defense.
A better defender. I mean, who was nice? Who was the nice point guards at that time when he was playing?
I mean, you
Gilbert
talk about
Arenas.
AI, Jason
AI was in
Williams.
a point. He didn't have to guard AI. That wasn't his job. He
I
wasn't
pretty.
guarding AI.
Yeah,
He was
he didn't
guarding
have to
Eric
guard
Snow.
AI, and nobody else was gonna guard it. Rip Hamilton was not guarding AI.
Of course
All
not.
right, so Chauncey Billups, NBA champion, Finals MVP, 5-time All Star, second team All
damn.
NBA, 2-time third and all-time
July was
NBA,
right. The man got stats.
and 2-time All Defensive second team.
Damn. I mean,
Vince Carter, all he has is All Stars and the occasional All
And
NBA.
two
Two
so
All
does he
NBAs.
deserve to be inside of
That
the
was a
Hall of
Jason
Fame?
Kidd years, no?
Nah, I think no, that was the Toronto years because he said what
Yeah,
2001.
so yeah, 2001, 2000.
Yo, you all right? So watch this. Remember the NBA series between him and Allen Iverson. You remember that series? It was in the second round.
I'm gonna say nope because
You don't remember that? All right.
I
So
I don't.
I was watching it because I remember the series. Right?
Okay.
AI would score 50. Vince Carter would come back with 50. AI scored 40 one game. Vince Carter comes back. Like it was a matchup. It was like, yo, Vince will win. Vince won the first game on the road. AI comes back with 30 something points. He wins the second game. Vince answered back. He comes the third game. AI comes back the fourth game. Vince and then AI won the fifth game. Vince won the sixth game, and then AI won the second game. Yo, that was probably the best
Series.
series I've ever saw. Like, yo, AI, I'm telling you, AI scored 50 points. Vince come back and he match it with his 50 points. I mean, I was like, damn. It just looked like it was just one-on-one, and then the other guys was just on the court. That's what it was looking like to me. And they both their teams was even on like AI team was trash, like George Lynch.
Listen, AI is not passing it to Aaron McKee, my brother. He's
Aaron
not
McKee
giving
was
it to
pretty
Eric
good though.
Snow.
Aaron McKee was
Oh
pretty
my
good.
God.
So who Vince had? Because Tracy McGrady wasn't there. He was in Orlando.
He
He was
had
getting bumped
Davis.
out the first round by Detroit that
He
year
had
in 01.
he had didn't he have both Davises on that squad?
Oh no. He had one. He had not Dale Davis. What's the other Davis name?
I want to say Al, but it's not Al Davis.
Yeah, I think it was Dale Davis. He had on. Was it Dale
It had to
Davis?
be Dale Davis, but Dale Davis went on to play with the Pacers after that.
Yeah. So it was Dale Davis. That's who he had. He had Dale Davis on the team, Charles Oakley. So this was they starting lineup when he had that team, right? He had I think at that time Muggsy Bogues was still there, or maybe Alvin Williams. One of those guys was there. I think I know Doug Christie was still there too. But he had I think he had Doug Christie there also. But he had an 01. I believe he had yo Nets. Yo, pull up that 01 Toronto team. Who was the starting five of that team? I know Oakley, Dale Davis was there. Kevin Willis was on the squad. I think he had Dell Curry, Steph Curry's pops on that squad. He didn't have nobody. Same as AI.
Mm.
I was one of the greatest series I ever saw in my career.
All right, I got it right here. So you're right. He had Muggsy Bogues. Oh, I remember Chris Childs, Keon Clark, Tyrone Kerben. I'm guessing they didn't play. Del Curry was on that squad.
Yeah, I remember Dell Curry.
Antonio Davis was on that squad. Mark Jackson.
So it was Antonio Davis, not Dale Davis.
Morris Peterson, I remember him.
Oh, Mo P.
Mo P was nasty. He could get hot in a minute.
Yeah. Mo P was nasty, a lefty that could shoot the three.
Yep.
I remember Mo P.
You got Alvin Williams, Jerome Williams.
Oh, Junkyard Dog.
Junkyard Dog Williams, yep. Former Nick. You got that old ass bastard Kevin Willis still on that team.
Yeah. Nah. Willis started his career, I think, with the Hawks when Dominique Wilkins was soaring through the sky. See, I wasn't watching basketball in the 80s. I don't know nothing
Sure
about
wasn't. I was probably watching more football than
80s
basketball.
All my basketball
I don't
watching
know
is in the 90s.
nothing about that.
90s, early 2000s to now. Like, I don't know nothing about them 80s ball players.
At
One
all.
hand bandits. You know what I'm saying? They only went one way.
Yeah, man, he said one hand bandit.
Yeah, they only went one way, man. They ain't had no dribble package. Maybe Isaiah Thomas. The rest of them had no dribble package.
Isaiah Thomas. That
You know what I'm
guy's a
saying?
clown.
All the guys with the best dribble package came out in '96. The AI draft. I mean, Tim Hardaway, he had a dribble package. You know what I'm saying? But that's about it. The rest of them had no
I mean, other than Vince Carter, Mo Pete will be your other scorer.
Yeah, but at that time, Mo Pete wasn't even all, like that. I think Mo Pete got hot once he went to
Mo Pete was a
New Orleans Hornets at that time.
Mo Pete was a rookie that season.
Right, so he wasn't even hot like that. He got hot once he went to when he went to the New Orleans Hornets at that time with Peja Stojakovic was there, Chris Paul.
Man, this isn't even the best Toronto team I've seen. This ain't even the best one. I remember Vince Carter, Jalen Rose on the squad. That was.
I don't even remember Jalen Rose being there when Vince was there. I don't remember that.
He had to have been there.
I can't remember. He was there because he mentioned his name at the Hall of Fame speech. So he was there. I don't remember him being there.
So they both made it into the Hall of Fame.
Oh, yeah, they both in the Hall of Fame. I mean, Chauncey Big, what they call them? Big Shot? No, not Big Shot, Bob.
Big Shot. Yeah,
Big Shot. Just the Big Shot?
Yep.
I mean, Vince Carter, I get it because he even plays overseas and he's adored overseas. So I get it.
The man, Vince played 20 years, like 20-something years in the league.
I think this was the best squad, and they didn't even They was the worst record in 2003-2004 Toronto Raptors. You had Chris Bosh, rookie.
Right, so Vince got traded.
No, Vince Carter was on that team still.
Yeah, but he got traded that year.
He probably got traded. Chris Jeffries. You had Mo Pete, Jalen Rose, Rod Strickland, Ivan Williams.
Yeah, he mentioned Rod. He mentioned Rod. Yo, shout out to Rod Strickland. I'll be seeing him from time to time, man. Shout out to the coach.
Baxter, damn.
Coach of that,
Chris Jeffries. I hated that bum.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, they both deserved it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
I'm glad they're in there because
I will always remember Vince Carter over Billups.
All
Billups,
day.
the only thing I will ever remember him is the 04 Pistons. Other than that.
So all right, so what about this? Remember when Vince was on the Mavericks versus the Spurs that year, and he shot that corner three, hit it to Game 7.
Vince got better shooting. He got way better when it's
Talking about when he was on the
athleticism got
Mavericks?
away.
Yeah, remember that Ness when he was
Yeah, I
on? See
remember
that?
that.
See, this is
Yeah.
around your era when you was watching, so you remember that game, right?
Yeah, I definitely remember that.
Yeah, there you go.
I remember that.
And what about you? Remember the when he was on the Nets?
Yeah, I remember when he was on the Nets. He was killing.
He was killing
Don't
everything. Remember
mind
he had
me,
Brook
y'all.
Lopez over
I'm
there
staying
too.
here.
Rookie year. He was killing
Yep.
everything moving, man. He was game winners. He was on a mission. They was just getting bumped out the second round. Remember in 06, they got bumped out the second round. No, the first round, I think they got bumped by Miami. Because I think Miami went to go play the Wizards in the second round and swept them. Go play Detroit. Remember Detroit? After Detroit won the championship, they was getting into that Eastern Conference. Every team that was supposed to be the next new hotness was beating them. Remember LeBron beat them, that Detroit team. Phillips is there. Remember the whole squad was still there. So LeBron beat them in 07. The previous year in 06, Miami beats them. In 08, the Celtics beat them in the Eastern Conference Finals. So it was crazy. That was wild. Let's talk about this one. Yo, Lonzo, first game back since 2022. They playing the Wolves today. That man, like,
How do y'all think he gonna do?
how y'all think he gonna do, man?
I don't know. I think
What
he
you
was
think,
thinking it
Liv?
up before he left. He was
Lonzo will be
thinking
fine.
it up before he left. I don't think he's gonna be much help now. But
What you
that's just
think,
my
Ness?
opinion.
What you think? What you think he gonna do?
No, Lonzo gonna be fine. He's just not gonna be as athletic as he was, but he's a defensive player. His defense might not be the same, but he's a great passer. His IQ's there. But the only problem is with Chicago is just they got too many guards. So he's not really gonna make a huge
You right. They do
impact on the game.
They do a lot of guys.
because
Guards over.
they got two of the same players.
That means Kobe White going to the bench.
I don't think so.
Nah, now
Be
Alonzo.
surprised.
Kobe White was almost 6th man of the year. Why would he go to the bench?
No, I don't think he's going to the bench.
Same reason why they traded Dante when Dante just got them out of that whole shit.
I'm not putting that dude on the bench.
I mean, nope. I'm just saying.
You're not starting Kobe White with Lonzo Ball and Zach LaVine. You're not gonna have your three guards out there like that. One of y'all gotta go to the bench. It ain't gonna be Lonzo.
Nope. Not for the
Lonzo
money they
just
paying
come
him.
back from 2 years of injury. That boy not starting over it.
That boy's starting.
He probably
bro.
going. They probably going to tell him like, we'll get him off the bench.
That boy gonna be on a minutes restriction.
First, yeah, they'll put him on a minutes restriction. I can see that.
So July, you gonna?
But
start
he is starting.
You starting him over Kobe White?
I'm starting him over Kobe White.
You bugging, bro.
Lonzo's better defensively anyways. He's the bigger guard.
Get the fuck out of
He's the bigger guard.
You're bugging.
Kobe White had one great season, which was last year. Okay. You know how long we waited for Kobe White?
When last time Lonzo had a great season?
We're waiting on it. We're waiting on it. We're waiting.
Last time he had a great season.
We're waiting on it.
We're waiting on that great season. When last time he had a great season?
Lonzo had an okay season. It wasn't all that. We're still waiting on it.
When last time he had
all that talk his father was talking.
He's a great basketball
I'm waiting on it.
He's very.
I won't hold my breath.
No, he's a good basketball
Very good
You know,
player.
he's good, bro. But him and his brother, they good. But it's something with them.
LaMelo is good.
They got leg problems. They keep breaking.
But that you gotta think their father has been training them. Their father wasn't shit. For all the hype, he wasn't shit neither. He was out with injuries too. So there's that. He's pushing them to do what he couldn't do. So
I'm not putting Kobe White to the bench. You go to the bench.
I'm gonna start. I'm gonna put Lonzo on the bench.
This is the third season now. I'm
gonna put him on the bench, and then as he feels like, okay, I'm ready to get in, he'll go in. He'll go in under the minutes restriction. But for the most part, Lonzo's on the bench. Like Lonzo can't start. Exactly. Not like Kev said, coming off an injury, he could re-injure himself like that if he's not ready mentally first.
But to be honest, they might just start 3 guards.
That would be dumb.
Well, Kobe White, Josh Giddey,
And I mean, no, I'll take that
Zach.
back. That depends on who they're starting against.
Because if
I mean,
you,
they got
pretty
mad
sure you
guards.
look at their, I'm pretty sure you look at their lineup. They got a whole bunch of guards, so I'm pretty sure they don't got no.
Name some of the guards, Ness. If you're looking at it, name some of the guards. Got Kobe White.
Bro, they got Kobe White, Lonzo Ball, Javon Carter, Zach LaVine, Josh Giddey, Ayo Desno. I don't know how to say
Yeah,
that.
that's no. Yeah, I know about him.
Yeah.
Dark skin kid. Yeah.
Taylor Horton Tucker. Bum. Daniel
THT.
Terry. Yeah, THT. And then there's small forwards. A rookie. His name is, I don't even know how to say that better name. I ain't gonna say it. They got Chris Duttle. What's his? Yeah, another rookie that I've never seen in my life. You don't even got a picture on.
They
2K.
got Torrey Craig on the team. He still there?
Nah, he's not there.
Oh, he not there. He must have went
But
somewhere else.
they
then.
don't even
He's not
have
there.
a. They don't even have a starting small forward. So 9 times out of 10, there's gonna be a guard at the 3. Don't be surprised if how tall is Zach LaVine?
Zach probably about maybe 6'5".
He's 6'5". Yeah.
Yeah, he
Josh
look like
Giddey's
he's
6'8".
6'5".
I forgot they got Josh Giddey.
Nigga, Josh Giddey's
Oh,
6'8".
so yeah, because they traded him for what's his name?
DeMoza.
Who?
DeMar DeRozan?
DeRozan.
No,
DeMar DeRozan?
no. The one that went to OKC. He used to play with your Lakers. The white boy.
Oh,
Caruso.
Caruso.
My bad.
Yeah,
Caruso.
Alex Caruso.
I said DeRozan.
They traded Caruso again? That
Yeah,
guy
they traded
never had a
Caruso
team,
for
man.
him. No, all right. So you gotta
That guy
understand.
never had no team.
Josh
So
Giddey
look,
had it. Remember, Giddey had that.
And Caruso's good on
Remember,
defense.
Giddey had that issue that was going on, that off the court issue in OKC with the underage girl.
Ah, yes, I
Right.
remember that.
Yeah,
I remember
it was
that.
an issue with that, but come to find out,
Shorty was
I think she
lying.
was 17. No. She was 17, but in Oklahoma, I think that's legal. In Oklahoma.
Yeah, I think the legal age for consent is 16 or something like that over there.
Something like that, right? So that was the issue. So I guess with that off the court situation, he wasn't playing good last year.
Mm.
He didn't do well in the playoffs and shit. So
Yeah, boy wasn't even he wasn't really in the rotation.
yeah, he wasn't really in the rotation like that.
So listen, so the Bulls depth chart. So this is how they got to go into the season. It might change, obviously. And I forgot they got Kenneth Lofton Jr. kid. They got him too. But here's your starting 5.
Pick him up. He good. I watched him.
Here's your starting 5. At the point guard, you got Josh Giddey. At the shooting guard, you got Kobe White. Small forward, Zach LaVine. Power forward, Patrick Williams. And then you got Vucevic lining up
to the center.
Center spot.
Yeah,
and then your
sound about right to
would
me.
be your 6-man. I don't know, pick and choose, but your second rotation is looking like Lonzo Ball, Jalen Smith, Torrey Craig, and what's that kid's
Torrey
name?
Craig is nice.
Dosonmo, whatever the fuck his name is. Right. I ain't gonna try, bro. I was
that was funny.
Yo,
that was hilarious because that came out of nowhere.
Yo.
Oh, speaking of all of that, sidetrack, but the guy I was telling you about, his name is Hutchinson. He broke his leg during the Cowboys-Lions game.
Oh, okay.
Bad. Terrible injury. I mean, that man had to be carted off the field.
What team he play? You play for the Cowboys?
Play for the Lions.
On the Lions?
Mm-hmm.
Broken leg. That's crazy.
Broke his leg, and they said it was a nasty break.
40,
he ain't coming back. That's it for him.
47-9 looks real crazy.
Yeah. Then there's that.
Sorry, Jay, but you know, it is what it is. That's crazy.
Jay ain't here to defend his team, so
crazy.
there's that. There's that. Jay ain't here to defend his team.
I mean, listen, Lonzo. Let me look. They should be playing right now. Let me go look at the stats. If Lonzo it's supposed to be his first game back. You know what I'm saying? But What is he? What is he? What is he? Let me see. They playing right now, so the game just started. They losing 4-9. Whoopty doo.
Who they playing?
They playing the Bucks.
Wow.
So they lineup looks like this. So the starters is Giddy, Bitim, Terry, Phillips, and Sanago, whatever his name is.
Those
Nah,
bench
I think
players.
they made some subs. Ain't no
I
fucking
mean,
That's the bench players.
and
Those are
they
all
benches
bench players.
they benches Dasumu, Duarte,
I
White,
mean, Levine
Stewart,
is not
Diddy,
playing. Ball doesn't look like he's playing.
Little, Smith,
Vucevic not
Carter,
Nobody's
playing.
playing.
Lofton,
He
Ball.
didn't even say like he sounded like he said any starters. It sounded like those
They
are all
got
bench
Tyler
players.
Horton Tucker. I forgot about him.
Yeah,
That's another
THT
fucking
is there.
guard.
But I mean, I'm just saying because Zach had that. What did Zach do? He tore his ACL or something? No, I remember Zach tearing his ACL. That's when he was on Minnesota. But I don't know. Something wrong with Zach. They was trying to look at Torrey Craig is still on that team, but they was trying to look for a trade for that dude, and nobody wants him.
Mm.
I'm glad. This dude he went to the Sacramento Kings, man. I'm glad he left, yo. Like ever since he left Toronto, his career been looking like a little shaky. You go to the Spurs, they ain't doing shit, and it's like, yo,
Cool.
what's his name? He played for Sacramento now. He was playing for the Bulls last year. DeMar DeRozan.
Oh yeah, DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah, so it's like it's just his career is just looking real horrible right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, make the playoff, make some noise, bro. Like, you need to do something. He need to be on some winning situation.
Yeah, that's a fact. Cause
He's starting
man,
to look
I
like Chris
remember, I
Paul a
remember
little
when you went
bit.
to.
He's starting to look like
Nah,
Chris
but at
Paul a
least
little
Chris
bit.
Paul made it to the finals.
He never went to the finals. Wait, no, he did.
Mm.
He did. I'm bugging.
He never even
No, he did.
got
I'm bugging.
the most DeMar DeRozan ever did was went to the second round. But remember, they got swept by LeBron James.
Mm.
So that's when I think that's
Damn.
when LeBron hit that running floater on over your guy July that plays for your Knicks.
Okay.
Mm. He didn't even hear that.
Yeah, he don't want to hear that. Yo, so,
But nah, Chicago had a lot of promises. Just when Lonzo went down, it just went downhill.
yeah, it went. Yeah, it did. It went
They
left.
missed. Yeah, it went real left.
It went
Because
real left.
Lonzo was their facilitator, so I think he was the one that had them.
Get that
Playing well.
bum Bronny out of this fucking league. and
I
put that
knew
G
he
League.
was gonna
You a
say that.
hater.
Get that
I'm
You're
just
a
fucking
saying,
hater.
the
bum.
man's
Ronnie
been
Didn't
picked
gave you
deserve
in the
55th,
preseason. What you think? You a
55th
hater.
Oh my God! Let's
overall.
not do
Hater.
this, please,
You're a
because it's
hater.
on
He was
you.
picked
It's
55th
on you. He
overall.
didn't deserve it.
Don't
We
forget,
on
the
you. He
man
was a piece
had
of
a
shit.
cardiac arrest. Like, we're not gonna. He had a cardiac arrest. Like, he
Stay
damn near
the fuck
died. The man
home.
damn near died. He ends up getting
Stay
picked
home.
55th overall in the
Stay the
NBA.
fuck
Like,
home.
just
Ronnie
saying.
should have just stayed the fuck home.
He
He should
ain't
have stayed
lying
in
though.
school.
I didn't
Stay in
even
college for
watch
another
that
2
game.
years.
Honestly, they said it was bad. Bad.
It's bad, yo. When you are negative 40, plus minus a negative throughout
How
the
you
whole
plus minus a
everybody in the whole
negative
league.
40?
Nah, man. And you know
His
what's
father
crazy?
got high hopes though.
They smacking us in the face because they're gonna bring him out game one. They're gonna make
Of
that
course.
history, and then
Of
watch
course.
them send them right back down to G League right after that.
Mid-season. Yeah, I could see them doing that.
Mid-season after game one. After game
No,
one, he's going
they're
to
gonna
G League.
give him like a couple of games. And then after the second and third game, they're gonna be like, all right, the novelty done wore off. Now let's send him to the G League, let him get his skills up. Because getting picked 55th overall, your ticket was punched for the G League. Bye.
Oh, wow.
I'm just saying, who's picking you? 55th? I'm not picking you
Yeah.
either.
Your Warriors was thinking about picking him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Listen,
wasn't the Suns
it
like
was
the only
shaky.
team
It
that
was shaky. We thought about it.
wasn't the Suns
We
the
was
only
doing
team
too much.
that worked them and gave him a workout?
Think
Yeah,
so.
the
It was the
Suns
Suns and Lakers, right?
and Lakers the only ones that gave him workout. So there's that. My team didn't consider it. They just thought about it. They said, nah, we good.
Oh, the Warriors gave him a workout too?
We thought about it. I said, we thought about it. And then we said, nah.
No,
we
there
good.
was reports saying that the Warriors was planning to
We was thinking about picking him
draft
up. We was
Bronny,
thinking about drafting him, and then
but then
we thought about it, and we was like, nah, to hell with that.
they were saying that they were trying to
I
respect
think that
LeBron James'
somebody
wishes.
talked, yeah, they talked them out of picking him because to get picked 55th overall is like, do we really want this man on a team? Nah.
Yo, Ness.
His highlight reel wasn't even all that good from high school
Yo, Ness.
or college.
Can you look up when Manu Ginobili got picked?
Ginobili was
He
that
got
guy.
picked in the second
I ain't
round.
gonna lie. Ginobili was that guy.
When did Manu Ginobili get picked? I think it was in the 2001 season.
I don't remember, but Ginobili was that guy. I like Ginobili.
Look that up for me, man. I need to know what was this? What was his pick?
Ooh. Bronny in the preseason. Poor baby. You know what? I feel like the bar was set too high. Like almost like with Lonzo Ball and LaMelo. If his father didn't hype him, but because of his father, there was too much hype around. Oh, Bronny's gonna be just like his dad. And it's like that can't be the expectation, especially for the fact that LeBron is LeBron. He's been.
You can't be too many people want their offsprings to be like them.
That's fine.
It's
not a problem
like
for you wanting your
son.
kid.
Jordan's sons was trash.
Again, there's nothing wrong with you wanting your kid to play. It's a problem when you don't recognize that your kid's skill set ain't there. Bronny's skill set ain't there. And like LaMelo and LiAngelo and Lonzo, their father, because of their father's name, there's too much hype around them. So the expectation of them is going to be, oh, he got to play almost at his father's level when his father's been doing this for 20 plus years. You can't expect the kid to come in playing like his father.
Got something cooking, man. What up?
I know he gonna say something.
What you got to say, bro?
Stay the fuck home. You're going in the G League, bro. You're most likely gonna spend your career at the G League, or you're gonna stop playing, or you're gonna go overseas.
All I'm saying is give the kid a chance, let him develop into his own, and from there, fine. If he's still ass after the first season, it's like, you kind of got to give him a little grace and a curve, because even though his father played in the league, even though he's been playing all his life, it's still a learning curve from college ball to the NBA. You got to give him a little grace. At the same time, you can't expect him to be his father. They're not the same player.
Listen,
and until Bronny figures his game out, he can't be that guy.
I
just won't pick him, though.
I agree with you. If LeBron was with the Knicks, but since he's not with the fucking Knicks,
come on, man.
Two shits about Bronny, bro. He don't deserve anything.
Because what's the chances they trade Bronny to anybody else's team?
We saw him during his college year. He wasn't nothing flashy.
Boy had cardiac arrest during his college.
You see them shots he was chucking?
Even before he chucked them shits was trash. I'm not gonna lie. He could make better shots. It's like his father don't play with them in that capacity to make him at least have that skill. Like I don't know. All I'm saying is, if I'm going 55th, I might as well just say, nah, to hell with it. I'll go with the G Leagues. Because there's no point. I'm going to get on the team and I'm not starting. That's number one. Just because my father's who he is. If that's what's preceding me, then yeah, I might as well go G League. Because you're never going to be that guy. You're not. Until you develop your own game and your own skill and really make a name for yourself, you're always going to be in your father's shadow. And for me, that's just way too big of a shoe for him to fill in this given season. He got to be given at least a couple of years in. And then you can start talking about if his father is going to be helping him develop the game and where his game is going to go from there. But me personally, send him to the G Leagues. He should have been there. They shouldn't even put him up for preseason. It should have just been like, yo, go play somewhere else for right now. Like, you ain't there yet. They shouldn't even drafted him. 55th, I don't want to be drafted. And that means I'm ass. If he had to go for his game and not his father's name, he'd still be ass. Just saying.
Miles Ginobili was drafted 1999, second round, 57th overall pick.
Woo!
Who?
You
Manu
wanted to know about
Ginobili.
Manu.
Manu Ginobili was drafted second round, 57th overall.
But Ginobili worked on his game, and that man is incredible.
He
I'm
played
just
in
saying.
a he
I
played in a
love
right, but
Ginobili.
he played in a right system that allowed him to flourish.
So,
But
but all right,
Swing
Bronny's in his
offense.
father's system.
What was
The
What was Manu's collegiate play?
LeBron system.
Did he not play against grown men?
LeBron don't own that team. If LeBron say he wants somebody fired today, they ain't gone. Look at what he did with the team before the bubble. How he got rid of Kuzma, Caruso, freaking KCP. They wasn't bad players. They just didn't do things the way he wanted it done. He got rid of them during the trade with like it's nothing. He kept Hachimura though. That part. He kept Hachimura because Hachimura is a good shooter. KCP, he didn't recognize them for their defense. Same thing with Caruso, has great defense. And
can't
Kuzma could have been
believe-
another great shooter. And at the
I-
same time, he just said to hell with all three of them and got rid of them.
I
So
can't believe
that's LeBron's team.
I can't believe you just compared Bronny fucking James to Manu Ginobili.
I'm not
Off of the
comparing him
fucking
to
draft.
Ginobili about that. What I'm saying
No,
is
I'm talking about
Ginobili
fucking
took time
Flipper
and
over
worked on
there.
his game. Oh, you talking about this guy? Yeah.
Oh, I'm talking
I don't
about
know how he
Flipper.
did that.
I don't know how. Just because Manu was the 57th pick, don't mean goddamn
In the
shit.
second round.
We all see with our eyes. Your man Bronny,
Ain't that guy.
he
Yo, Ness.
ain't that guy. There's no game. He can't separate himself to shoot. And he's too small of a guard to guard anybody. What are we doing?
Trae Young is too
His
small
father
to
gave
guard
him the
anybody.
dream and
Trae
he
Young-
turned it into a nightmare.
Trae Young too small to guard anybody.
Yo, nobody asking
Fuck
Trae
Trey
Young to
Young.
guard
I'm sorry.
anybody.
That disrespectful. Fuck Trey Young.
Bronny
I'm
Bronny
not
can't even
comparing
guard
their
Trey.
games. I'm just comparing their defense. I'm not comparing their.
You can't because Trae Young
Trae
ain't
Young
got no
can't guard
defense.
nobody on defense.
He
Trey Young
got
ain't got no
pure
defense to
offense.
guard
They ain't got no
nobody. So
defense. They on the same level when it comes to defense. Look, all I'm
And-
saying is, right? Manu Ginobili got picked 57 overall in the second round.
okay.
So if he just got Manu got put in the right situation. So it worked. Now if Bronny gets to go to the right situation,
How does he not have the right situation right now? He's with his
I
father.
don't think that's
The
the right
greatest, he's considered one of the greatest players of all time. He's got 40,000+ points. How could
behind
you
Jordan.
not?
I don't care how
As-
much points he got.
All I'm saying to you is you're talking about Bronny having the right system. What better system than your father? He's right there. That man should be able to make you into your own from just his game alone.
All right, so why don't you
But
just
Braun, that says a lot about LeBron's game too. While I'm at it, that says a lot about
all right,
LeBron's
so why
game
he
too.
don't just do this? So why you don't just do this? Why don't you retire and let your son get some shine?
Psych. Why would he
Get
do
the
that when he
fuck
can make
outta
history
here.
as a first father-son duo to play on the court together?
That's not
Be for
impressive.
real.
I've
It's
seen that.
it's not impressive to you, but
I've
you gotta
seen
think
that
about that
already.
little kid. You gotta think about that little kid who's 10 years old, who's saying to themselves, "Oh my God, if he could do it, I could do it too."
Yo, the last time I seen a father-son duo was Ken Griffey Jr. and Ken Griffey Sr. when they played
Again,
baseball.
see, but baseball, basketball, different sports.
I mean, but I've seen it in sports. Like, I'm
not saying it's
hyped
not
about
to say that it's not uncommon to happen. What I'm saying is that for Bronny to be in the right system, Bronny has to get out from under his
blue
father.
one.
That's
He
what I said.
cannot-
That's what I'm talking about.
Right, but you didn't say that. You said in the right system. No, matter of fact, I'm sorry. I said he can't be in a better system than being with his father. Being that his father is considered one of the greatest players of all time, there's no better system to be in and under than his father. However, due to his father's notoriety, he's never going to be his own player because everybody's going to compare him to all of what his father has done. That's not fair. That's the same thing with Jalen Brunson and his father. They're not comparing them because Jalen has made himself his own player.
And Rick Brunson was trash.
Well,
hold
you
on,
know,
hold
I mean,
on,
compared
hold
to other
on,
NBA
hold on,
players.
hold on.
you knew July was
Like,
gonna say
Hold
something
on.
behind that. You
Hold
knew
like,
on,
July
hold
was
like,
gonna
on.
yo,
say something
Rick
behind
Brunson.
that.
I'm not gonna say
You
he was
playing.
trash, but he wasn't getting
All
no
right.
playing time, bro.
So listen,
Look who he had ahead of him. He had Charlie Ward and Chris Childs ahead of him.
Manu Ginobili was in the 1999 draft. All right.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you know how many international players were picked that year?
Nah.
Let's take a
Mm,
wild
that's a good
fucking. Let's take
question.
a
That's a
wild
good
guess.
question. Well, how many?
Take a
5?
guess.
5.
What? 2?
I say 5. You talking about the entire 2 rounds? 5.
Yep.
2.
5.
2.
No, she's not wrong. There's only 5 international players that were drafted that year.
But he got
All
picked
right.
Telling you, and
57.
but
You had
Ginobili made his
and the
game.
first.
Y'all just looking at the finished product. That's
No,
what
no,
it
No,
no,
is.
no,
I'm
no, no.
not. You
I'm
got to
just
think
trying
about
to.
how
I'm
many
just
years
trying
it
to
took
tell
for
you
Ginobili to get where he's at,
what I'm trying
as
to.
opposed
What
to Bronny.
Son, the
Go
man went
ahead.
to
what
the
I'm sorry,
Spurs,
July.
bro.
what
He
I'm
went to the
trying to
Spurs, man.
what
Come
I'm
on now.
trying to tell you is what I'm trying to say by this is that back then in the '99 draft, international players weren't selected at a higher clip, nor was any one of them drafted in the top 15.
Is
In
That's
Manu
a fact.
1999,
Because not for
is
nothing, he's
Manu
because
a
right.
Hall
he
The
of Famer?
French
weren't
team
Is
just
Manu
got
a Hall of
drafted.
Famer? Did Manu make it? Did he get into Ness? Did Manu get into the Hall of Fame?
You're not in there yet.
absolutely.
He not in
Not
it, but
yet. He should be.
he
He
will
Not
should
be.
be.
in there.
For whatever he did for the Spurs,
He
he
will be.
should be.
He won a gold with Argentina, right?
But listen, this is how
Think so.
Olympics.
that draft went. All right, because if you did it again, I mean, Manu's definitely top 5. All right.
Of course.
But you got Frederick Weiss, the guy that Vince Carter dunked on over the Olympics, was drafted by the New York Knicks,
I remember that.
never came. Then you got
Oh yeah, the Knicks did
AK-47.
draft him.
Andrei Kirilenko was drafted the first
Okay,
international
AK-47
to
was good.
Utah. Right, but
AK-47 was good.
he was
He
great.
was.
But he
He
was
was good. He
24th.
was a great defensive player. He was a decent playmaker. You talking about AK-47, the Russian dude?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
Okay,
not
but he
saying
was
that he.
24th.
AK-47.
Yo,
Look,
Cam,
I
my
think
bad.
what
He had the
July point
perfect.
is.
First of all, he had the perfect name, Andrei Kirilenko, and then he chose the number 47. That's pretty dope. AK-47.
I think what July point is that regardless of where he was drafted at, Ginobili was an anomaly because it was only but so many international players playing at that time. So yeah, you're gonna focus more spotlight on him to see where he goes. Ginobili ended up being great. Again, I fucks with it. I like Ginobili. Bronny,
Please,
I
come on,
don't know,
man.
man.
Well,
Ronnie,
I don't see
give a
it.
boy a chance, man. Yo, Ness,
yeah,
this
give
your
him a chance.
team, man. It's your Lakers, man. Say something.
Yeah, I was gonna let them chat, man.
Nah, don't let me
No.
chat. Don't let me
You gonna let
chat.
them chat? You gonna let them
Look,
chat? Like, you
it's
gonna let
only
them chat?
preseason. I'm sure maybe he's like his dad in the sense that he'll turn up and become this great player come season starting. But I mean, like I said, me personally, I don't see it unless if he get up from under his father, but he has his father as one of his teachers. Who's to
So
know
we
what his
can
game's gonna turn out?
look at some of the players from the 1999 draft and say Manu is better than so and so, so and so, so and so, and so and so. You cannot
Hmm.
look at one player and say Bronny is better than so and so, so and so, so and so, and so and so. You can't.
Yo, but
And not for nothing,
this is gonna be
whole
Bronny's
And
first
this
year.
French
So,
was the
all
the
right.
worst
whole
So,
French
draft.
basketball team was drafted in the
so what
first
happens?
round of the NBA
So
this
Bro, this
year.
is one of
what
the
The
worst
happens
whole
if
French
drafts.
what
team.
happens if Bronny finished product looks decent? Then what?
This is one of the worst drafts
And
we've
I don't know
had
if
in a
y'all know,
long time.
Like I
true,
said, the French
but y'all
team, the
know
entire French
Nikola
team that
Jokic got
competed
drafted
in the
second round, right?
What
Nikola
was his?
Jokic.
Yeah, yeah, he got because Nurkic is the guy that they drafted first
Hmm.
over Nikola Jokic. They didn't even know nothing. They looked at him as a fat boy. They didn't know
Yeah.
what he could do. They just picked him. They picked Nurkic first, and then they picked Nikola Jokic. Who the better player?
Jokic.
Oh,
That's
okay.
And he
I
was
wasn't gonna
drafted
argue that.
Yeah,
41st round.
well,
Jokic.
there you go.
But like I said, like
And
what
what?
back to
And
Julio's point.
Nikola
Julio's
got picked
point
what
was
number?
this is back to Julio's point.
Hold on.
Julio made it.
Wait. Ness. Come on, Ness.
So
Ness
what you
gonna
say?
bring us
Like
some
I said,
stats.
July made a great point. July said that it don't
Yeah, but
matter.
he was talking
They
about 1999. This is 2016.
right.
International players were known in 2016.
Okay.
Like,
And they drafted the whole French team in the first round of this year's draft. The whole French team says a lot about our international players coming over here, learning the game, even being over there learning the game. And Bronny got picked
That's
55th
because they
out of
thinking
all those
they
players.
think
He got
they
picked
think
55th.
international players is running stuff now. Like, no, they not.
Not necessarily. It's
No, they
just
not. Look who just won the
they got
Olympics.
the height, they got the strength, they got the
They said
speed.
international players is running stuff, but who won the Olympics? Okay, then.
I mean, we did,
true.
obviously.
Exactly. So
We
I
international
mean,
won.
that's
players
not
ain't running
fair.
nothing. They just getting more shine. That's it. I mean, of course, you got Giannis, you got Jokic, you got you can even count Jamal Murray. You can count SGA. They can Canadian boys. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, Barrett.
I mean, even yeah. Well, no, he's not no star. But
Barrett's an international player.
yeah,
He's a
but he ain't
Canadian
no
player.
he ain't no star.
I
Ain't no
heard
Oh
star.
Barrett is
man,
I
paying
it's
for
really think he's
terrible.
no star.
international dick.
I mean, even my guy from the Houston Rockets.
Here he go. First of all, that's not even your team.
I know that,
That's
but
your
he's
team.
my
That's your
guy.
team.
He's my
Oh,
guy.
okay.
So
I'll take
that
that. Okay,
he's
I'll
my
take that.
guy.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
Okay,
I said
Sangoon.
I'll take that.
All right then. Sangoon plays like Jokic. He got the passing ability. He just don't got the scoring yet.
Yeah, thanks.
He plays just like Jokic. He got the same package. He do all that extra stuff. His passing. He can score. He can shoot from the three. He got a little mid-range game. He got that. He's the poor man's Jokic, but
Pretty
we'll
much.
see. He's the new he the new guy. Maybe I should pick that. Maybe that should be my team this year. I don't know. I'm thinking.
Really?
Go to Flipper.
Are you actually?
Go to
Wait,
that
wait,
Flipper.
wait. Let's
I said
note this
maybe. I
moment in
didn't pick the
history.
Rockets. I said maybe.
Let's note this moment in history, y'all. He's actually gonna commit to a team.
I'm not committing to no team yet.
Ah,
Uh,
see.
I ain't committing
I
to
don't
no
think you
team.
want to commit to the
Oh,
Rockets, my boy. You're
Nah,
gonna
I
be there
ain't
for a
committing to
while.
no team. But yo,
is that our next topic?
yeah, of
Yes.
course.
Let's
Embiid's
talk
health,
about it
man.
because we got into this whole big old debate about the 76ers and can they be top 5 versus like top 10. And all I said was they cannot be top 5 simply because these guys don't stay healthy. And Embiid is now out because he is injured. He's injured. And what's going to happen when Paul George gets injured? Because it's not if, it's when.
Well, he's
And
only
then
out for
it's
the
like
rest
for
of the
how
preseason.
long?
They said he's only
I
out
don't
for the
care. They be out for extended stretches. That's my point. Embiid was out with his eye when they crushed his face damn near. He was out again with his knee. He was out again with his elbow. He's out again with his knee again, his ankle. It's always something. But you can't, and you want to put these guys top 5? Like, I can't do that. I can't. That injuries is going to hamper the 76ers, and they don't see it coming with Paul George. He's healthy now. Hopefully he stays that way. They'll maybe make top 5 this year, but I don't see it for them. I see top 10, not top 5. I'm just saying.
Well, to the argument of that, even if Joel Embiid gets hurt, the man Paul George played 74 games last season, so he's pretty healthy to me, based off last
He's
season.
healthy now. It only take but one bump, and then this man knee or his chest or so. It don't take but much, and then next thing you know, Paul George is out like half the season because God forbid if his lung collapsed in or some shit. Like the man is always out hurt. It's always something. They never could have the big 3 and have them there all together playing. Look what happened with him with the Clippers and Kawhi. Like, how healthy was they for real? And it was just the 2 of them? Because who else is on that team that's really helping that team go to the next level? Just saying. Now the 76ers got Paul George. So, if you're going to put the whole game on Maxi's back, that's not fair to Maxi. The man going to have to play 40-plus minutes just to make up for what his teammates aren't doing.
I mean,
and we saw how Tobias Harris was playing last year. I'm just saying.
Well, he's back in Detroit, so they ain't got to worry about that. But the last time Embiid was super healthy, Kawhi Leonard hit that shot in Game
Talking
7.
about when Kawhi Leonard was on the Raptors and he hit
Yeah,
that shot. Get
2019.
the fuck out of here.
I'm telling you, that was the
Man,
last time
that's the
Embiid
last
was
time he was healthy.
in a playoff.
And I mean healthy to play, not healthy. Oh, I'm playing with minutes restriction. Healthy as in
No,
I don't
man,
have to
he
come
was
out the game and
super
I'm
healthy.
playing.
He was
That's my
super
point.
healthy that
That's
series.
my point. After that, he's either playing and he got the mask on because he done got beat up, or he's playing with some kind of sleeve or something because his arm hurt. Then he's in and out, and it's like, come on, man.
Well,
Y'all
that's
gotta take care of yourselves.
Yeah, but that was the last time he was healthy.
But if
That
y'all
series.
really look at it though, based off his games played, this was Joel Embiid's worst season. Like games
Last
played.
year, right?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
like before that he was
And that's because
he
he
was
had injuries.
playing
It wasn't so much
60
because of anything else. It's because
he was
of
playing
injuries.
60
I mean-
plus.
He playing
plus
too long.
games.
I mean, his MVP year, he was dominating.
And he had to play, and you got to remember, they got to play a certain amount of games to qualify to be MVP.
But he
There's
got
that.
he got injured. That
And he
series.
got injured just as him and Jokic was going for the top two. He got injured, and then Jokic ended up getting the MVP.
That's true. You're right about that.
So
First
it's like-
year did not play. Second year did not play. Third year only 31 games. Then go 63, 64, 51, 51, 68,
Just saying.
66, 39. Get this bum off my team because he cannot stay on the fucking floor. This is why
Just
the team
saying.
will never go anywhere. How do you expect
Thank you for
go?
making my point. Thank
said,
you.
"Get this
'Cause
bum off
Jay
my page."
was
yo.
arguing me down. Jay was arguing me down. Oh no, they top four. They got Paul George, and I'm like, yo, bro, you don't see how often this guy's injured? It's not if, it's when. Somebody bump him the wrong way, and he's out for half the season. Come on, who's putting their money on this guy? And then, like I said, for them to put that all on Maxey, that's not gonna be fair because Maxey can go but for so long before he himself is gonna be either too tired or something's gonna happen to him too. God forbid, but you know.
Yankees is up too, y'all.
Jets is up 10-7.
Oh, boy, let's get
Let's
to
do
those
it.
Here we
picks.
Let's do it. Let's do
get
it.
to those
Let's do it.
NFL
Let's
picks.
do it.
Oh boy.
Get
guess
to
who's
those
gonna
NFL
lose?
picks this week, man.
And Liv finally have
I'm
a
in
win.
last place, but
Can
yo,
I finally get a win? No, because
no.
Ness is gonna win this week. That's what
Yeah.
I'm doubting. Ness
And
got
the
it
only
this week.
reason he's gonna win because
Because
July
you
forgot to
picked
pick
the
one game.
Seahawks.
Yeah, he forgot to pick one game.
I forgot you forgot to pick a game.
Yeah,
And
he
then
forgot- he
I didn't
forgot
know
to
they
play the
started that
Jaguars.
early.
we started early only because somebody was accusing us of colluding.
Yeah, y'all all colluding.
Ain't nobody colluding, man. He told me before the games even started. So technically, that's not cheating. I'm just saying. He told me before
first
the
of
game
all-
started,
first
and I
of
picked
all-
my
First of
people.
all, he let you slide, right? He said, "Yo,
Chill
you're
out.
missing a
He
game."
didn't let me slide. He
Yes,
told
he
me.
did.
He told me I was missing two of the
That's
picks, and I
colluding.
was like, "Dang, that's not colluding. That's
Yeah.
keeping it fair."
If you didn't pick that game, then we'd have been tied.
No, I'd have been the loser this week, and you'd have been happy about it.
No, we'd have been tied because you got one less.
That was 2 games. She was missing 2
We
games.
tied. We got 2 games each because we both picked the Seahawks. I picked the Titans and they lost, and you picked somebody and they lost.
I mean,
You picked the Saints and they lost.
7-10. That's pretty.
That was a bad game. I won't.
mean,
I
yo,
won't. That was a
listen.
bad
When
game.
I picked the Saints. Let me go to that game, yo.
Yeah, how did you even end up picking the Saints
All
on
right,
that
I'm gonna
one?
tell you, right? So look, son told me just to go with the Saints. Son,
You
listen,
Well, y'all
what?
was looking
What
good
told
in
you
it.
that?
no,
Y'all was
watch
looking
this.
good.
No, hold on, watch this. So I'm looking at each quarter, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the Bucks scored 17 in the first.
Mm-hmm.
To the Saints, nothing. The Bucks scored 7 in the second. Freaking Saints scored 27 points. So now I'm like, oh yes.
Oh, they in there, right?
Yeah, I mean the right pick. Okay, so the Bucks scored 7. So now it's 24-27.
Okay.
I'm still in great shape. I'm only up by 3. We score another touchdown. They gotta keep scoring. Yo, You go to the fourth quarter, they score 20 points in the fourth quarter to nothing. I say, yo, you gotta be
Yeah, they pretty much railroad them.
so they really scored. Look, 51-27. They ran the score up on them. So I'm
Yeah,
like,
Baker
yo,
Mayfield's having a time. I mean, he was struggling week 3. He was kind of struggling a little bit.
now Jay picked the Jags. I don't know why he did that.
Left all
Listen,
I don't know
game
why
I
he did
would
that.
talk shit about it, but he's
Yeah.
not here to defend himself. So I'll reserve it for when he's here to defend himself. All I'll say is I don't know what he was thinking, picking the Jags. That was a terrible pick.
So I
Terrible.
mean, I should have picked the freaking Bengals. Someone was telling me to pick the Bengals, but I said maybe the Giants could pull out a win again.
What the hell made you think that?
Now I
The
don't know,
Giants.
but I should have picked the Bengals. I don't know what the hell. I mean, I picked the Eagles, I picked the Packers, I picked the Colts. I
I ain't gonna
said
lie. I
I
thought the
said the
Eagles was
Ravens
about
is
to lose
beating the
again.
Commanders. I was like, nah, the Ravens winning that. Of course, the Texans. I was like,
Yeah, I was
yeah, I
picking the
picked the
Texans all
Texans. I
day.
picked the Chargers over the. Now the Broncos, they a little bit better than the Chargers, but I picked the Chargers.
Mm.
Right? Of course, the Steelers, Falcons, and of course, I picked Detroit over the Lions. I was like, nah. I
You
was like,
picked the
the
Lions over the
Cowboys,
Cowboys.
man.
Everybody picked the
Yeah, I was
Lions over the Cowboys. Jay's the only one that picked the Cowboys.
right.
That's
So
his
I was
team.
like, nah, I'm not doing that. But now, look at next week's, right?
I ain't
So
even look at next week's schedule.
yeah. So look, Thursday we got Saints and Broncos. Toss
Mm.
up. That's a toss
I'll
up.
go Saints on that.
All right. The Eagles, Giants, of course, Eagles. But here I'm
Eagles
only
and
going
Giants
to name
playing.
I'm only going to name the
I'm going for the
questionable
Eagles.
games, right?
Okay.
Patriots, Jags.
Patriots. I ain't got no faith in them Jags.
They both 1-5.
I don't care. I don't have no faith in the Jags like that. I don't know what's
Dolphins.
going on with
I
Trevor
don't got no
Lawrence,
faith in the
but
Patriots either.
he not really, no, because I thought Mac Jones was there and he's not. But for the most part, I don't know what's going on with Trevor Lawrence. It looked like he is like how Daniel Jones looked in week 1.
So
He looks scared.
what about Dolphins, Colts?
Going with the
That's a
Colts.
good one. You going with the Colts?
Yep. Joe
I don't
Flacco.
know. I don't know.
Go Flacco. Go Flacco.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Flacco
that's right.
there.
Flacco is playing for them.
I don't know.
Go,
That's a tough
go
decision.
Flacco.
So what about this? You think Detroit can give the Vikings their first loss?
Hell no.
Yeah.
Vikings all day.
Yes.
So Vikings
Hell
going
no.
6-0.
I'm going Vikings. I'm going Vikings on that one.
I'm going Detroit for that one.
I'm not. I'm going
Detroit.
Vikings.
I
Even
was
though
leaning
Detroit just
towards. I
handed
was
that
leaning
ass
to.
whooping to the
I
Cowboys,
was
I'm
saying
going with
that
the
the
Vikings.
Vikings. I was saying that the Vikings can't go 6-0. I
Listen,
don't
man.
believe it.
Sam
I'm going
Darnold
with
could take
I'm
them
going
as
with the
long as they
Vikings.
can. I don't trust Sam Darnold all the way.
I
Sam
don't think
Darnold.
he can't go. I get it. He was on the Jets. He wasn't that great. I'm just saying he's playing amazing for the Vikings right now. He don't got no reason to stop.
So
I'm going with the Vikings. I don't care. That's my goal. I'm going with that.
okay. So what about
Darnold got it.
so what about Seahawks Falcons? 3-3.
Now we all know
Of
who
course,
I'm
you're going with
picking.
the
I don't
Seahawks.
even know why we have to ask me. We're not
You're
asking
going
me.
with
We
the
gotta ask the
Seahawks.
rest of
We already
y'all.
know what your position is. Keep picking them.
Listen, you picked them
Picking them.
too, and look what happened.
I mean, yeah, because I didn't see the reports on the 49ers, and I messed up
Yeah,
on
you
that.
should.
So
Yeah, well,
a couple of players
that
came
part.
back. So but
Who's
what
on
about Texans Packers? 5-1 versus 4-2.
Packers.
I like Texans.
You like the Texans for that game? Why? Stroud?
I like Stroud. I do
Stroud
like Stroud.
over
I like that. I
Jordan?
like I like Dell. Their wide receiver Dell. He's
He
pretty
is
good.
cool.
But I like Texans. You know.
So what about Raiders and Rams? 2-4 versus 1-4.
Rams. As long as Devontae Adams is not playing, I'm always gonna go against the Raiders. Raiders ain't got shit
Yeah, that's a
going on
fact.
for them anyway.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
What, my boy?
Oh, we ain't even talk about that. How Devontae ain't got no home?
How about you get your ass out my face,
Yeah,
my son?
we
Oh,
good,
don't
but
do
Get out
that.
of my face, my dude.
But yeah, we ain't even talk about how Devontae ain't got no home yet because he didn't get his trade, and
Yeah, I
they're
think
not looking to trade him.
so now, yeah, I think the Chiefs gonna go up 6-0 against the 49ers.
I think so.
No,
I think so.
49ers got it.
Can't go with the Chiefs. Yet.
I'm
I
not
don't
going
think
with the Chiefs. I'm not going with the Chiefs this
that's
week.
a hard pick.
49ers.
Man.
I'm going
Yo, I'm
49ers.
telling you, yo, next week is gonna be real nasty. I don't.
It's gonna be
It's
nasty.
gonna be a lot of losses, man. It's gonna be real nasty. And then you
What you
got.
think? Oh, you think you're gonna lose? We know. It's okay.
I don't know. I think it's just gonna be real nasty because yo, me and Ness was talking about that earlier. Like, yo, next week is nasty. Like, yo, it's a lot of toss up. Come on.
Mhm.
Like the Jags could probably win, but the Patriots could probably win. Like
Yeah, that
Colts
one
and
is a tough one.
Dolphins.
I ain't gonna lie.
Detroit can hand Vikings they first loss. You got Falcons,
I'm
Seahawks. You
still
got Texans,
not.
Packers. I mean, don't listen. And then the last game, you got Jets and Steelers.
Oh, that's a good
That's
one.
the Steelers. That's a good one, but that's the Steelers.
I like Jets.
Ooh.
I like Jets for that game.
You picking them this week?
Yeah.
Week 6? That's your pick.
I'll pick the Jets for that game. I will
Nah,
pick
don't
the
know,
Jets.
I'm going Steelers with that one.
I gotta see
I
how
don't
the
know.
Jets
So
are playing
look,
right
the
now.
only games that's sure is look, you got the Eagles versus the Giants. The Eagles can win that. You
Okay.
got Bengals versus the Browns. The Bengals
Bengals for
Joe
me.
Burrow gonna
I'm
come
picking
off
them.
that one.
Yeah, because he ain't like that loss they just took last week. So yeah.
Right. And then you got Bills versus Tennessee. Tennessee going 1-5. Like, come on now.
Bills ain't
And
gonna
then,
play that though. The
yo,
Bills are giving them the
Commanders
rest of their
and
money.
Panthers. Commanders gonna come out with that win. So those are the only sure
No.
games that I'm looking at. I don't know how
You
y'all.
want some more?
I don't think Kansas City go win.
What, against the 49ers? Me either.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
why I didn't
thinking
pick them.
about it. I gotta see the
They're at
report.
Is it San Francisco?
Health
Yeah,
situation.
it's the 49ers and the Chiefs. It's a
No.
replay of the Super Bowl.
They playing in
Is it-
San Fran.
Oh, it's at San Fran. All
Cornbread.
right. Yeah, I got
Yeah.
San Fran for
It's
that.
warm
one.
weather though.
Okay.
It ain't cold yet.
I don't know, man. I'm going with the 49ers on that one because fuck the Chiefs.
Yeah, man, because I'm starting to think like, yo, come on, these dudes get the two unbeatable teams is Vikings and Kansas City.
I'm going with the Vikings because I really feel like Darnold has found his stride and he's found his team that he's ready to show up and show out for. So yeah, I'm going with him with that. Vikings, the 49ers and the Chiefs, that Super Bowl replay, that running back, they're gonna run it back. And oh no, wait, there's more. I'm sorry. And yeah, as far as that 49ers go, I think this year they got the Chiefs number. Last year they had a little bit of injuries, issues, and whatnot, but this
McCaffrey
year I
might
feel like
come
they
back.
got him. Yeah,
That's what I'm
McCaffrey,
saying.
Debo,
McCaffrey
and
comes back. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
yeah.
Like Kansas
That's why I
City
was
got
like-
some injuries going on right now.
It ain't crazy injuries, but I get it.
I mean, and
I still feel like
this week was they
49ers got their number. Well, I'm not gonna lie. The Eagles coming off they bye, playing God, who the fuck they just played, but they looked okay coming back off their bye. I almost didn't pick them. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, just because I was like, oh, they coming off a bye week.
They
They
struggling
might not
too,
be.
but
Nah.
they struggling, but
Right.
the Giants can't score. So Giants is a low scoring team. And the Giants, and you know what it was?
need
too?
better
I forgot.
direction.
Neighbors is on concussion protocol. And
Yeah,
Singletary
Neighbors is out,
had a
and Singletary
groin
didn't
problem.
them.
So that's why I was like, I didn't even look at that. But I don't
Did
know
you
who's
see
going to win
that?
out of this. The Saints been sorry ever since they beat the Cowboys. I mean,
What?
since they beat the Cowboys, they've been sorry. They 2-4, and they going against the Broncos 3-3 on a Thursday night. I don't know
Yeah,
who to pick.
but I don't know. And
I
my
went
thing is,
I
Russ
went for the
ain't been.
Saints three weeks in a row. It'd be just
And
my luck. I picked the
You don't
Broncos.
go against them
Yeah, I
and
go
pick the
against
Broncos.
them.
Yeah,
and they
don't do
win.
that.
So I don't know. Who you
I ain't
picking?
gonna lie. I picked against the
Saints
pick the
or
Jets.
Broncos?
I'm going with Saints. I don't trust Russell Wilson.
I would like to.
I'm going
go
with the Broncos.
Saints.
You going with the
Oh, bro.
Broncos?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the Broncos.
Hmm.
'Cause I'm
going with the Saints.
It just be my luck. I go for 3 weeks and I lose, bro.
Yeah, because that's the nature of it. You're gonna you got to
That's
punch
what
that
happened,
ticket.
That's what happened when you be talking to Dr. John saying you won 2
That's
weeks
that's
ago.
what happened when you don't pick a team. When you don't pick
Yeah,
a team, you
No,
ain't gonna
fucking
win if you
that's
don't
what
pick a
flipping.
happens
team.
when my
He
focus
flipping.
is just to beat you. That's about it. Like
You're
to
not gonna
beat
beat me.
you. That's
You're
it.
not gonna beat
So,
me. You're not gonna beat me. You don't know I got skills out here. You ain't beating me. Look
well,
at
if
the
you lose
Jets.
this
I bet you
game,
they
if
ain't
you
not.
lose this game, you're the only one who picked the Jets, and I keep
All
telling
right.
you every week,
And I'm gonna
it ain't
tell you,
over until
just like
it ain't
I was the
over
one that
until
picked who I picked the
last
last time,
game
and
on
y'all didn't
Sunday.
pick them, and
It
they
ain't over.
won.
They ain't win. They lost.
They did lose.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Point is, I'm not gonna be a loser this week. That part.
Yeah, all right, whatever. Hey, yo, that's the end of our show right there. We covered
Woo!
everything that we wanted to cover today. We talked about
Just
that little
about.
spat. We talked about the Hall of Famer. We talked about Lonzo. We talked about Bronny. We ain't even talked about his Beats health. And every
We ain't
week
talking
is the
about
NFL
Devontae.
picks, man. Matter of fact, yo, Ness, who's leading? Who's leading right now?
Just is up 3.
No. I'm talking about in the picks. Who's leading
Julio.
Overall,
overall?
Julio.
How many
6
he
1.
got?
Julio's winning. Get
6
the
1.
out of here.
How many July got?
You got
You ain't
61
got
wins.
enough, man. You still a loser. It's all right. Get on
Me
the
and you
train,
got
buddy.
58. Me and you got 58 wins.
Hold on, me and you got 58?
Yeah.
How much Liv
Ah,
got?
you tied with Ness
How
for
much
second.
Liv got?
53.
Obviously, I'm in third. Grow
Thank
up.
you. I got more
It's
than
all right.
you. Thank
It's all right.
you. I got more
And
than you.
when I win today, you gonna be like, all right, Liv,
You're not
I get
winning
it.
today. You only up by 3.
It's 3 is a lot.
Shit. You know who's up
3
by
is a
3?
lot.
You know who's up by 3? My
Who?
Yankees. My Yankees is up by 3.
Oh,
He picked the
let's
team,
go
y'all. He got the
Yankees.
Yankees.
I've been a Yankees fan since '95 when Derek Jeter won his first
As
chip.
much as you flip
All
teams,
right,
I don't
man.
know,
I
man.
never
He
in
need more
baseball.
proof.
All right,
See,
man.
I don't
You
flip in
like
baseball.
how you said you wasn't a
I
Knicks
don't
fan and
flip
came in
in
with all that
baseball, and I
stuff.
don't flip in football.
Hold on, y'all
You
see,
may catch
y'all
me
remember last
flipping
year
in
this guy was
basketball.
talking crazy about the Knicks this and the Knicks that, and the Knicks beat one of the teams that he picked. So
Hold on.
Kev came in and the Knicks socks
Hold on.
and the foam finger
Is that the Knicks colorway foam posits in there that I see?
in the
By
back,
the
right?
window?
He wore them to work, y'all. I'm telling you. And he wore them to work. He wore them to work that day. Because him and Elvin made a bet, and he was like, yo, if I lose, I'm going to come in my Knicks stuff. And El was like, all right, come through.
Right there.
Yeah.
The Knicks
So he was low with
colorway
it.
peak.
He a Knicks fan on the low. He ain't even know
I
it.
see. Don't worry,
I'm
I can get you the
crying.
Knicks
That was
hoodie.
funny.
For baseball, you got to do it for the Baltimore Orioles.
Shit, my
Boy
man
said
got
the Baltimore
was that the
Orioles.
Saucony's?
Baltimore Orioles for baseball.
Those Sauconys look comfortable.
I mean, I was a Cal Ripken Jr. fan, but he retired. I mean, those are the only colorways I got. That's what I was.
You don't have no more
I mean,
tea.
I got the Spurs, the Nets, the Knicks, the Orioles. I got the Yankees.
Yeah, no.
I just gotta get more hats. But yo, that's our show for the night. Yo, that's crazy.
That's
Tune
crazy.
in for
Yo.
our next episode. Ness, July, Liv. Of course, I'm Kev, the host.
Fuck
See
Jake,
y'all
you
next
heard?
time, yo.
Yeah, them Cowboys ain't it, boy.
Them Cowboys.
Yeah.
All right.